Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Instant Family, which I went out to go see this film because it was getting some pretty positive reviews, and I hated it. Right off the bat, I really did not like this movie, and I felt uncomfortable watching it, and I'm laughing more now just thinking about it than I did the whole entire movie. To get started, this is directed by Sean Anders and written by Sean Anders, and this feels workman as hell. Like, just felt like, let's point and shoot the camera and just go along with it. And for 3/4 of this movie, I was just not interested. I didn't feel engaged. Things felt so choppy, the pacing was awkward, and like I didn't feel emotionally connected. I have to say one of the main positives of this film is like when this really hits at the end of the film emotionally, I felt it and I'm like, oh crap, now I'm interested for the last 30 minutes of this 2-hour movie. But leading up to that point, how the story's told, it feels so choppy. It's like, and it's just a whirlwind. It's just like, this thing happens, this undoes it, this thing happens, this undoes it, and just like throws you all over the place from a story perspective. And like I didn't really laugh. A lot of this dialogue was atrocious, and some of these jokes were atrocious. It was mean-spirited. It felt like I was watching a movie the whole entire time. It felt so fake. And this is inspired by a true story. They did a lot of crap in this film that definitely wasn't realistic, and these people were awful. There's moments where I'm like, I hate these people. I turned to my mom, who I was seeing it with, I'm like, this is just filled with horrible people. And like even the main characters played by Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. I didn't like Rose Byrne like at all in this movie. They just felt so selfish and absorbed and like crappy people. And if it wasn't for Mark Wahlberg, I probably wouldn't have laughed in this movie, because I got a couple of laughs from just Mark Wahlberg being Mark Wahlberg, but he had some terrible material to deal with, and it was offensive and awkward, and the people in this film were just assholes, and nobody was really likable. Everybody was a caricature, and they dealt with some, like, they were trying to be like smart and clever with some of the things it dealt with, and it was dumb and offensive, and it's just like, this was a bad movie. And besides Mark Wahlberg giving me a few laughs, besides it legitimately feeling good in the last fourth of this movie, besides Joan Cusack jumps in randomly in this film with a creepy neighbor character who just feels super awkwardly placed in this film. And I'm like, what is going on here? Octavia Spencer's wasted. She's a fantastic actress, and she even just fell flat in this film. The one person who made this film feel real and realistic and emotional was Margot Martindale as Grandma Sandy, and she shows up and she had presence. She felt endearing and sweet but tough, and I'm like, you're in a whole different movie, because you're the only like bright spot in this movie. And Margot Martindale's great, and I know her from BoJack Horseman playing character actor Margot Martindale, and she was great. And that's about it. I don't have a whole lot to say about the film. This is not a feel-good family film to go see for Thanksgiving and the holidays. Skip this movie, go see something else, because this was trash. And that's all I'm going to say. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.